What's up, you guys? Let's read some more energy. Alexa, turn off the music. What's the message? Please, Spirit, Ancestral, the highest white light. I think I'm going to start not speaking from my own personal experiences and just, like, only pull cards. Or maybe just this reading, I'm just going to see what cards come out. There's no clear audience, no nothing. It's just the cards. All right, let's see what happens here. This is not, no. Fuck this shit. Okay, alright. Spirit says keep going. Okay, 8 of Wands. Oh, we got some fuckboy energy that doesn't want somebody to ascend, or doesn't want or fuck girl or fuck boy or something like that, who does not want somebody to ascend. Somebody broke somebody's heart, which is making them, like, hold their heart. Making them not trust their discernment. Making them not trust themselves. Somebody who doesn't trust themselves anymore to be able to love. Somebody was with a fuck boy, but there was some sort of a gang stalking situation. I'm sorry, I can't. I hate doing these readings, and, like, honestly, I get pushed back. Like, if the reading's not for you, it's not for you, okay? Alright, so there's, like, a hoe, or something like that. Somebody's being a little slut, and somebody is bringing somebody else's energy down because of this. Like, you... And I feel like whoever this person is somebody who has continued to try to come in, and you continue to defend yourself from this person with the 7 of Wands here. 4 of Cups in the reverse position as well. It's like you're not even looking or wanting any sort of an offer or something like that, but somebody continues to come back, and it might even just be like somebody just is trying to, like, get in your energy, and them trying to get into your energy is almost making it like, I don't know, like they're making a claim onto you or something like that. It could be a chick or a dude. You could be a dude or a chick. You could be, you know, whatever. But the thing is what this person doesn't know is that they're actually being compelled by a darker energy. So it's like this person doesn't even know why they are into you. I feel like whoever you are, you know that too. Like, you're kind of like, why do you like me? And I don't know. It's like, I'm hearing, like, trauma bond. So, like, or there's some sort of, you remind me of my... Like, you might remind them of a part of themselves that they are trying to heal, but it's like they need to heal it for themselves, but they don't really know how to do that. But it's also like they're not on that part of the journey yet. So I don't know, whoever this is, like, okay, what else? Spirit, Ancestors of the highest white light. Okay, so maybe somebody needs to, and just take, you guys, only take what resonates and don't do, okay, I'm going to use my personal experiences. I mean, maybe you want to talk to the attachments, the demons that are attached to this person, just to tell them. Call upon karmic justice. Pray to God. I mean, you can do that. You can talk to demons that are attached to people and say, hey, look, you can't fuck with me, okay? Stop it. I see you. I witness you stop fucking with this person and me, essentially. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. Seven of Swords in the reverse position. Turning over a new leaf. Maybe this is linked to the Wendigo, that the reading that I did before this. Like, maybe somebody has been noticing a certain type of energy or something like that, you know, if you recognize the energy that is present, you know, usually that those types of cryptoid energies will, you'll have to identify yourself to them, or you can identify yourself to them. Like, if they come to you and if you are open to communicating to them. I don't know who this message is for. I hope that this is helping. But you can even say to them, hey, look, there's a misunderstanding. You don't belong here, okay? This is not my energy. I'm already dealing with this situation with my ancestors, through my ancestors. They're trying to work through this. Like, this is not where you belong, okay? What else? Spirit, ancestors, advice, light. I do hate that, though. Like, I feel like sometimes when people are really, really pushy with regards to, like, if they... Yeah, it's definitely like a narcissist, too. Because it's somebody who... Because what I'm seeing is it's somebody who... Right, yeah. It's somebody who sees you as something that's material, like a material value to them. Like you are somebody who is an object, objectified, but an object. So it's like there is a sense of ownership, and it's something about that sense of ownership from the narcissist that almost makes it so that the demons attached to that narcissist have ownership over you as well. Okay, so there may have also, yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. Well, and that's where you can go in and because there may have even been a domination spell which had actually made somebody kind of almost like come out of their power or not understand, or maybe they're not attached so much to like their path, or maybe they disconnected from their path, or maybe their resonance has been like fucked with and somebody's having to heal and conjure the light to be able to speak to their ancestors again, and or speak to, you know, to like entities, you know, through God. You speak to any sort of entity, usually in the presence of God, you know, so it's like there's somebody's demons who think that they own you, but like that's where you can have a conversation with the demons and say, look, you don't own me, okay? Like, I mean, you got the wrong person. I feel like the conversation will happen very naturally, like, and it is a telepathic conversation that you would be having, and I feel like whoever you are, you will know when that conversation is going to happen. You could be trying to, but I feel like first you want to try to have a conversation with this person in the 3D, right? But then usually, like, when that doesn't work, then you can talk to their ancestors, or then... So this is, whoever you are, you're somebody who's a medium. Like, you're somebody who does stuff. This is stuff that you do. Like, whether you... I feel like maybe you used to do this more. Communicate with, like, maybe you communicate a lot with animals, too, okay? But, like, you would communicate a lot with your ancestors. But there was something that happened that almost made it so that you... would not, that almost was manufactured to make it so that you could not communicate with your spirit guides, almost so that this idiot of a person, whoever this is, that's, you know, has these attachments that are compelling him to do really dumb things, or he or her, okay? I know I'm saying he, but that's because I've got the Knight of Wands, so it's like a dude, right? So I'm looking at like the face of a dude. So but we've also got Temperance in the reverse position, so that's also like, that's a chick, and that is archon energy to me, and like a fallen angel or like a demonic entity, so to speak, right? So there's something about somebody's sacral chakra, somebody's base chakra, and somebody's heart chakra. And there's something about like trying to manifest or just stay in the energy of love, and gratitude. Released from the dead. That's what I heard. I just heard with the death card and the ten of wands here, I heard release the dead, or what did I say? I don't even remember what I just said. Or maybe there was like a parent, or maybe there was like, because what I'm also hearing is like maybe somebody's ancestors, like maybe somebody had to negotiate, or maybe somebody tried to negotiate some sort of a soul contract on behalf of one of their ancestors who has already passed over. That's what I'm hearing also, that there's somebody who, so that experience is going to be very different. But it's almost like, okay, so it's like because of some sort of a misunderstanding or something like that. I don't know. There was some sort of a misunderstanding with regards to somebody. Maybe there was chaotic energy or something when they passed, or maybe somebody that put them in a sort of limbo or a holding space. I'm hearing their soul or spirit in a sort of holding space or something, where they were kind of like waiting for whoever you are, or whoever this message is for, to like release them from this by understanding more about like what happened, or even just like your DNA, or even your or maybe somebody needed to develop gifts in order to be able to communicate, or maybe somebody is developing gifts to be able to communicate as a medium to help with this ancestral blockage I'm hearing. Just take what resonates to you guys. I'm having a hard time following this, but that's because there's so many like different, but it all is the same energy. You know what I'm saying? But there's different people. I don't know how to say this. This might be a very large pattern. Also, we have the eclipse on the 9th. So maybe there are a lot of ancestors and there were like a lot of people who needed to ascend, or like are ascending, and there's some sort of soul's work that people have been doing to be able to help whoever needs to ascend and get back to where they need to go. Find the light, I say, right? But find the light, it's not when a medium, when you help somebody pass over, or when you meet a ghost or something like that, it's not like you don't actually like tell them to see the light. Really, mostly it's they have to understand and see the light of themselves in order to be able to transmute that energy. Usually ghosts or spirits or anything like that have a lot of there's a lot of confusion surrounding them, especially if they've been like stagnant and it's been a long time since they have been passed over. it's helping them to understand their own light, or it's showing them the light of truth. Sometimes it's really interesting or weird, or I don't, I use different words, but like it's not that weird, right? But it's having a conversation with a ghost and listening to them and showing them empathy, and then helping them, understand something about themselves that helps them to be able to release from a certain space. Okay, so I don't know. This I mean, I do know, but I mean, okay, I feel like somebody needs to we got ghost, you guys. Surrender, determination. I knew that ghost card was going to come out. That's why I pulled this deck. Yeah, somebody was stagnant. There was some sort of a spirit who was stagnant, and they couldn't figure it out for themselves. So there are definitely different spirits and ghosts and things like that that especially if there is that's another reason. It's my understanding that that's another reason why, like, when people, like, I'll use this as an example. Like, say there's some sort of a spirit who passed in a house, an earthbound entity, a person who passed in a house, but that happened 100 years ago. That house has since disappeared, and there's no trace of that spirit's memories or anything like that. So it's like any other human or any other soul or spirit or anything, really. It's like, I feel like somebody is helping spirits. I'm hearing a word. I'm actually hearing tricky. Which is a band, which is the name of, like, a music group. Or maybe this is tricky. It is tricky. But yeah, it can be tricky. Yeah, I don't know. It is, like, tricky, and it is, like, case to case too. So there's no one size fits all. But I don't know if you guys are thinking about going into mediumship and stuff like that, or if you already are. And maybe also there was a message coming through too. It's like somebody maybe talks to ghosts, but and there's something else about, like, we all rise together. Okay, so, like, oh god, I hate okay, let's go back to let's say that there is somebody who died 100 years ago in a house, and that land has shifted and changed so much since then, and say that you move into, now instead of a house, there's like an apartment complex there or something like that, and everybody knows that this apartment complex is, or maybe you know that this apartment complex is haunted, and then you do some research and you find out that that there was that before the apartment there was a house that was there for 70 years or 80 years or something like that, and you find out who lived there, and then you just happen to meet somebody who knows what apartment complex you live in, and they say, oh wow, I used to know the so-and-so family who lived there. so and so, and then they mention one of the people who used to live there, and you get a little bit of a story about it, and then it's like the perfect. I mean, that to me would be like the universe saying, there is, and then you, but even before that, I don't know, you hear, or you've seen ghosts or something, or a ghost in your, like, it's a lady or something like that, like, just walk through your apartment, okay, and then right later somebody else comes in and they say, yeah, I used to know the woman who lived, or the family who lived in the house, or you know what I mean. And it's like this woman, what I'm seeing, is walking through this apartment because she's trying to, or the spirit, or this ghost, okay, is and if this is a real situation, it could be a dude or a chick, but for this we're saying it's a chick, okay. So, and she's walking through looking for some sort of a remembrance. Now, the thing is, though, is that ghosts don't always know that they're ghosts, too. So, but... Anyway, let's continue on with this. Okay, so, really... in my experience, all the spirit really needs to know is, you know, to know their history is to create a connection with them, okay, and to open up some sort of like a heart channel with them, okay, and then to listen to them and or to witness their story helps them to open up their heart channel to then ascend into the light. I don't know how else to say it, you guys. Okay, so maybe that will help somebody with their mediumship, if somebody is getting into mediumship, or if somebody has a situation that is like this. I feel like if somebody has been dealing with like a narcissistic energy, because there is like a narcissistic energy here who is like gang stalking somebody, or was trying to gang stalk, and somebody needs to be celibate to like clear and cleanse their energy. Even if you, I mean, because like I'm hearing also now somebody might even already be like in a relationship with somebody else, but because of the ownership from this like narcissist or something like that, it's almost like it's making your energy like you're in like several relationships or something like that. I don't know, you guys. And it's like there's like a fight of like this entity of who gets who or something. But I feel like it's like you and your person, if you are not single, and you could be, I don't know whose story this is. There's nothing about love here out here at all. It's all a lot of other stuff. This might even be like your life path. This might even be, and or this might be the karmic cycle that is going to open, that is closing in order to open up to your new path as well. Maybe somebody was trying to, right, yeah, that would make sense, because if you're trying to fix the DNA of your ancestors, then that would help you to ascend higher in your light body, essentially. I don't know how much further I can go with this. There's a feeling of anxiety, or like just, I don't know, like my stomach hurts all of a sudden. You may have, there's just a lot of like ghosts, you know what I mean? Like angels and ghosts and judgment, and like it's just that, like that's just what we got out here. Yeah, so I feel like there's been like somebody who's been trying to create some sort of like negative astral travel interference or something like that, but you're very protected. And in and amongst whatever this journey was that you had to do, like you did it. Because the reading that I did before this one said that somebody's ancestors are now at peace. There was something that happened where somebody's ancestors were not like sleeping, but now they're sleeping. They're resting in peace. You know what I mean? Like they're sleeping real good. So they didn't have to, they don't, which is good. Like if your ancestors are, I mean, like your ancestors are going to speak to you in spirit, right? But like through you, right? In you. But like and you can feel it also in your body if your ancestors are at peace or not. So like it will feel like anxiety. Yeah, it will feel like anxiety if your ancestors are not at peace, and if you ever like think about them, talk about them, or something like that, then it will feel there will be like an uneasiness. Yeah, somebody needs to be just highly empathic, or somebody is highly empathic. Maybe it's like while you were working on this, like whatever this was with like your ancestors on the astral plane, trying to liberate them from whatever happened and renegotiating some sort of soul contracts or something like that. It's like whoever this narcissist is, or the demonic attachments that were attached to this narcissist, kind of like knew or knows and is trying to create some sort of distraction so that you cannot, or so that you won't do this, but it's already happened. Like you've already done this. But there's something about, it's something about somebody was like misjudged and like went into like a space of like stagnant, of like limbo or something like that, and it's like somebody has helped them to almost like crawl out of that. I'm hearing crawl out of it. So maybe somebody was there for a really long time and it was just really exhausting. I was just going to say this. I feel like somebody needs to drink more water, too. I was feeling like that might actually be why my stomach hurts. It almost feels like dehydration. So, like, maybe somebody's not, like, drinking enough water or eating enough or something. I don't know. Maybe, the temperatures are getting a little bit warmer. So, I don't know. Like, like a heat stroke, not a heat stroke, that's not what I'm thinking of, but it's easier to get dehydrated as the days get longer, and and also warmer. Okay, so it's important to make sure that you're drinking water. Somebody needs to drink water. Okay, see, now we have I had judgment with the temperance in the reverse position here, so but now I have, it's like, so somebody was like misjudged and sent to the wrong spot, but now I have like temperance with the chariot card here. So it's like somebody is going to where they need to go. Let's clear the energy, please, Spirit. Ancestors of the High Sky Light. What's the message? Watermelon. Maybe watermelon would be good to eat for somebody who's... I always eat watermelon when I'm dehydrated, but I'm seeing that in my head, too. Bananas are really good, especially this time of the year. Like potassium, magnesium is really important. I have the 8 of wands again. Alexa, turn off my reminder, please. My notification. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like that's the end of the reading. There's something about somebody's, like a family member or something like that, where, or I don't know, or it could be like a friend, or it's something. But there's somebody who, like, passed over but was not like remembered how they were supposed to be remembered, but somebody is holding space for the way that they really need to be remembered, or something like that. Okay, now that's what I'm hearing right now, okay? But I still have the, yeah, it's like somebody went the wrong place, or somebody went someplace that was not, they were not supposed to be, or like somebody sat in a space. I'm like seeing like I'm understanding like something like limbo, okay? So it's like somebody just sat still and like waited, and somebody's been working really hard with their ancestors. But I have, again, with the Chariot and Temperance, so I feel like now they're going to the right place, right? Swing low, sweet Chariot. Come on, and carry me home. Swing low, sweet Chariot. I'm hearing. Yeah, and then we've got the fuckboy energy again that was coming through, but they don't, whoever this fuckboy is or fuckgirl or something like that, whoever this narcissistic energy is who's trying to attach themselves to you, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be obviously not really a friend, if they don't really have good intentions for you, but like they don't stand a chance. I feel like whoever you are, you have a lot of emotional stability I'm hearing coming in. You were feeling a lot of other people's energies and for an extended period of time, and you are going to be feeling a lot more grounded moving forward, is what I'm hearing here with the Nine of Cups and with the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why that message is coming through with that, but that's the message that I was receiving with that. So, all right, so I'm going to leave, and with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I'm going to leave the reading there. And then, I hope that helps you guys. If you'd like to make a donation to the channel, all of that information is down below. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, okay, bye guys.